Antony Penna and Joe Hunt have been in Ellis County since 2004 and are part of the development crew of the Aston Villa Football Club. The Aston Villa Football Club was established over 120 years ago, and they've grown teams locally in Ennis, Corsicana, Red Oak, Midlothian, and Waxahachie. As they took a break from the searing Texas heat Friday, we asked the men how talent development is coming along and what their expectations are for this higher level of play.
A professional coach from Aston Villa Football Club, which is a soccer club back in England, and they play in the English Premier League, which is the highest level they can play in England. And at the moment the actual first team are on pre-season tour, so they've come over to Texas to play 2 games against FC Dallas, and then they're going to play Houston as well. So with the support staff, so I'm the football development manager at Aston Villa. So my role at Aston Villa is I oversee all the football, soccer activities there, everything apart from the boys academy. Now the boys academy is where Tom works, who's the other coach who's here. So we've covered it off both ways in terms of community work, girls football and boys. So my role, as I said, is more about the community side. So we do a lot of work back home on soccer schools, soccer camps, and also we've got the elite female section under my department. So I'm the manager of the ladies team back home as well. So and then you've got Tom, who used to work for my department but is now working for the boys elite side at the same club, and he oversees the boys from 5 years of age up to 11. But because he's full-time at the club like myself, he's there all day, so he also works with the older boys up to 16 years of age as well.
So our partnership with Aston Villa is to create that pyramid system for the kids here. So the typical pyramid system for us would be that we have recreational players that play in the City League, and then when they're looking for something a little bit more, we have what's called Academy Youth, which is U7 to U10. So any 6-year-olds to 10-year-olds can play recreational and they can play for us. So they get coached by our professional coaches. They come to our Aston Villa camps. And then at U11, they have to make a choice, recreational or competitive. That's when we have tryouts. So from U11 to U19 would be our competitive teams. They play in leagues such as the Arlington Premier Invitational League, which is held in Arlington, and then also the Frisco complex, which is by FC Dallas. They play in the Classic League or the Lake Highlands for Girls League. So so we have trials for that, and we make our teams, and we have teams right through boys and girls 11 to 19. Our aim at that point of the pyramid is to have Aston Villa come in. They do camps, they do a bit of player identification. We get tours going to Aston Villa, and vice versa. They come over here to look at to give coaching education, to give player education, as you can see as well. And then hopefully they can either have a process going to college and playing if they wish to do that. Some players wish to go further, some wish to just play at a better level than recreational. But they have an opportunity then to go to college, or we take them over to England to get had a look at by Joe Hunt, who's the elite women's coach, or Tom Evans, who's the elite boys coach. They're responsible for Aston Villa for the youth section to be able to put into the first team and second team.
For a complete rundown of Aston Villa's soccer program, pick up a copy of the Waxahachie Daily Light or read it online at waxahachie.tx.com. This has been Scott Dorsett with another Daily Light Through the Lens feature.